What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today, I'm just going to be giving an overall market update. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, now I'm just going to start off by saying this video isn't going to be too long. I just wanted to give an update because there are a lot of people who are completely freaking out right now because Bitcoin, as you can see, is trading at 66,900. And just yesterday, it had gotten back above 70,000. And I'll go over technical analysis here in just a second, but you can see Bitcoin has just had red candle after red candle. Two massive drops in a row. But in general, if you just look at the market, this is why you always need to keep some cash on the side. There are so many amazing deals right now. Ethereum's down at 3,500. Solana's down at 152. PEPE is back down to a $5 billion market cap. ICP's back down to a $4.7 billion market cap. But anyways, you guys get the point. There are so many amazing discounts right now. Now, obviously, what's interesting is every single time there's a Fed meeting, there's heavy volatility in the markets, especially in crypto, but even in the stock market. And they will be talking about rate cuts on June 12th. And that is most likely when you guys will be watching this video. But I am recording this on June 11th, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But I do want to point out a tweet from Bitcoin Magazine. They said U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren asks Fed Chair Jerome Powell to cut rates. Now, I'm not going to read the exact message to you guys because it's pretty long. But if you do want to read it, you guys can just pause the video real quick. But in general, if the rates did get lowered, that could be extremely bullish for crypto. Because naturally, the cheaper it is to get money, the more people that are going to have money to invest. And rate cuts are something that we have been waiting for a long time. I have personally been saying for a long time that the three most bullish events for Bitcoin are going to be the Bitcoin halving, the Bitcoin ETFs, and rate cuts. I've been saying that for months now. And I do want to be clear, obviously there are other events that could be even more bullish than that. Like if all of a sudden businesses are required to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment, that would obviously skyrocket Bitcoin. But again, if they do cut rates, that could be extremely bullish. And also, if you do look at the crypto market in general, I forgot to point this out. The crypto fear and greed index is down to 60, which is still in the greedy region, but I don't know the last time this updated. This is something you want to see though. You do not want us to just be sitting up here in this 80, 85, 90 region, because how the fear and greed index works is ideally you want to buy when you're down here in that fearful or neutral region. And then you want to take profits when you're greedy or extreme greed. But now we'll go ahead and take a look at some macro news. So this is WatcherGuru's X account. And they just posted 20 minutes ago, world's largest bank, ICBC, says Ethereum is providing technical power for the digital future. And it's a digital oil. And right beneath that, they said Bitcoin retains the scarcity similar to gold. And that's what I absolutely love about this is Bitcoin and Ethereum are completely different. Honestly, Bitcoin works perfectly as digital gold, but Ethereum is so much more versatile. Personally, I use Ethereum every single day when I'm trading these microcap altcoins with my Discord. And then 20 hours ago, Apple officially announced its partnership with OpenAI and will integrate ChatGPT into the iPhone. Now, one of the reasons that this might be bullish is because AI is becoming a huge narrative in crypto. So oftentimes when you have some big AI news like that, it's going to pump the entire AI narrative. Now this time that didn't really happen just because of the overall market conditions. Nothing is really going to pump when Bitcoin is getting destroyed. And then 22 hours ago, BlackRock now holds 304,000 Bitcoin worth over 21 billion for their spot Bitcoin ETF. And that's what a lot of people still don't understand about BlackRock. Their ETF is the fastest growing ETF in history. I truly do not understand these people right now who are freaking out about Bitcoin being at 66,000. You have to just look at the bigger picture. Crypto is clearly not going anywhere. And just to show you even further, this post right here on June 9th, Bitcoin has a larger market cap than the top three banks in the world combined. Bitcoin's 1.37 trillion, JP Morgan is 574 billion, Bank of America is 311 billion, and then IC Bank of China is 268 billion. And then the final thing I want to go over is Donald Trump calls himself a crypto president at San Francisco Tech Fundraiser. Now, I've talked about this in my last several videos, and I say the same thing every single time. Regardless of whether or not you guys like Donald Trump, it's still very good to see that politicians are starting to embrace crypto. And then I do also want to go over some technical analysis. So this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. And I pointed this out earlier today to my Discord, and I also pointed it out on Twitter. But here's the reality. A lot of people are freaking out about this drop because Bitcoin has broken beneath the 200-day moving average. And I will be the first one to admit that is not something we really want to see. But what is extremely important to understand is if you look at price action, it swings from a lower low to a higher low, and on a massive scale. Whereas the RSI creates a double bottom, if not almost a slightly lower low, which you could argue is a Class A or Class C bullish divergence. But either way, it is a very strong bullish divergence, which typically signals a local bottom has been reached. So based on that alone, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin does get a little bit of a reversal. And then if you just look at the RSI in general, we have not been this low since May 1st. And when the RSI was this low, it was trading at 56,500. Whereas right now we are at 66,800. So again, as bad as this looks right now, the effort being used to push Bitcoin down does not match price action. The bears are trying to obliterate Bitcoin and they can't drop it that far at all. Just look at the sheer volume that is being used right now. So yeah, obviously things could get worse for Bitcoin. I'm not going to lie to you. At the end of the day, this is crypto. But purely from what I'm seeing right now, things do not look near as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. Especially if we get some decent news from the Fed meeting. We absolutely are capable of having a very nice V-shaped recovery. But now I would also like to point out that I do have a private Discord, and at the current moment I have 3 different tiers, and there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, you guys are going to get closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And a lot of the cryptos that we trade in here are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. For example, we made 539% gains on Trump in less than a week. And one of our biggest calls was PEPE on base, which made over a 30x. So if this sounds like something that might interest you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building a very strong community. I would love to have you guys in here. But again, I cannot stress enough, just remember crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. You have to be prepared for anything to happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments if there are any cryptos you'd like me to cover in the future. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.